Well, hello, good morning. So I'm coming to you from my very last day of my week's holiday here in Hotel Royal Suite in Fuerteventura in Costa Calma. And I thought, well, it's all fresh in my mind, I'll have a little chit chat. This is just a chatty vlog about my experience here in case you are somebody that's searching for information on the hotel at some point in the future and you're just interested to know what it's like, you know? So we're all different, aren't we? We all like different things. I'm just going to talk about my own personal experience of the hotel here. I've loved it. First and foremost, I just want to say what an absolutely flipping lush week I've had. I want to stay forever. I don't want to leave. So I'm going to start by talking about the rooms. The rooms are brilliant. They're great for a family because the bedroom is separate from the lounge, and I've done tours on this, so I'll link in the description of this video vlogs which include a tour of the room, like really comprehensive tour of the room, and also a tour of the complex as well. I'll link that down there, so I won't repeat myself by going and filming it in this video because I've already done it, and I'll leave it so it's easy for you to find. So yeah, it's great because there's a separate bedroom to lounge and there's a sliding door which closes one off to the other. Now the toilet is accessed through the bedroom, so if you have got people sleeping in the lounge, they're going to have to open that sliding door, go into the bedroom where other people are sleeping and use the toilet. So that's a bit of a pest, I suppose. It would have been nicer if the toilet was off the lounge, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that is the situation. But if you're an intimate family group, it's no problem, is it? So it's a glass door, so the light can come through it, and it's not really soundproof if you're trying to block out snoring or, you know, quiet talking if the kids are in bed or whatever. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It was no problem for us. So that's the rooms. Very tall ceilings. You don't feel claustrophobic in them, put it that way. The ceilings are really, really high. To my greatest shock, now I'm British, and we British people, we like our cups of tea in the morning or our cups of coffee. There's no kettle. So if you're British and you like to get up and make yourself a cup of tea in the morning, bring a mini kettle because there isn't one in the room. I brought all tea bags, coffee bags, the lot. No, they haven't been used. Oh dear. So there we are, and mugs as well because there's no mugs in the room. I actually bought some nice big souvenir mugs locally, and so I've been using those ever since and tottering down to the self-service machines and coming back with a mug of water and putting a tea bag in, and I bought some milk. There is a fridge in the room. There doesn't seem to be any air conditioning. Not a problem for me. I love the heat. Darling boyfriend was a little bit hot. And it's only November as well. He did bring his own fan, so if you've got mini fans, you can bring them with you. He said it could have done with a fan in the room, but I mean, maybe in a hotter time of the year they would provide them. I don't know, actually. But that's the thing. He said that was worth mentioning because I was asking him over breakfast, is there anything I've forgotten? So yeah, I think that's everything about the rooms. The complex itself, I've toured this as well extensively in an earlier video, so I'll link that. I think it's probably in the same video as the room one, actually. I think they're both in the same one, so you'll be able to sit and watch that and decide, is this for me, is this not for me, whatever. So yeah, a lot of the facilities I've mentioned in that. So yeah, it's lovely. There's a few pools. There's one down by the main complex, a great big one. There's a little toddler pool as well. You've got to supervise your children in the pool. I've not seen any lifeguards at all, and there's some other pools up the top and there's no lifeguards. It's like supervise your own kids and look out for yourself kind of thing. Up the top a bit there's an indoor pool. I put my hand in it. I think it was just, it didn't seem heated. It was covered, but I don't think it was heated. And there was a little jacuzzi as well, also not hot. It's just like, I don't know, room temperature or something. But that's in another video, so you can watch that after this one if you're interested in seeing what it's like. Get a food and drink. Now I'm quite easily pleased, to be honest. I'm a pescatarian, just putting that out there. So I didn't actually sample any of the meat. My boyfriend did sample a lot of the meat. Yeah, it was perfectly good enough. I did read some bad reviews on it and I thought, oh no. But for me personally, I enjoyed every mouthful of it. There was one bit of fish that was just too tough and I didn't finish it. But other than that, I personally have been very, very happy with the food. I've managed to combine this stuff differently every day and have a different meal every day. A bit similar, but a bit different. I've been very, very happy with it as a pescatarian. I mean, you know, it's not Michelin 5-star. You get what you pay for. For me, the absolute joy is just not having to shop for it, not having to cook it, not having to wash up afterwards, and the fact that everybody in your group gets what they want because they choose their own, so there's no stress, you know. But anyway, yeah, I found it was perfectly tasty and lovely, and I found it an absolute treat. If you were really, really picky about food, you might say, oh, it's not perfect. He's quite picky, my boyfriend in there. He found it perfectly good enough because I asked him what his honest opinion was. He thought for the meat eaters maybe there could have been a bit more on the meat side of things, but there was certainly enough. I mean, you can only eat so much in one meal anyway. Yeah, it was good. Also, I did do a tour of the restaurant room in one of my videos. I can't remember which one, but I'll link it. It might even be the same one as the tour of the room and the complex as well. I think it's in the same one, so you'll get it all in one hit. Anyway, now the bar stops serving. Everything stops at 11 p.m. and on the first night we were shocked. We were like, what? That's really early. But actually, it was really good because we didn't drink too much. And also, everything went quiet after 11. There are lots of families here. Nobody was noisy. I'm here in early November. It was lovely and peaceful at night. We didn't have any trouble with any of the other guests at all. It's just nice. Everyone went to bed. Everyone got up refreshed in the morning. It was lovely. The entertainment team, they've got an entertainment team. They've got a whole program of events from aqua aerobics. I don't know if it's Pilates. They called it stretching. They had people like on mats doing stretches by the poolside. They did, I think, water polo maybe. I didn't get involved with any of that stuff. It's not really my cup of tea, but it was nice to see people having that communal experience together. If you came as a solo traveller, I think it would be a good way to make friends. In the evenings, they had stuff like karaoke. They had a guy coming in singing songs. I think he was definitely Spanish, and I think they were all in Spanish. I enjoyed it. It was good. And they had quizzes and stuff like that, so it was very participatory if you wanted to, not compulsory of course, but if you wanted to join in with the crowd and have a focal point, all the guests in as one. It's a good hotel for that, I think. I enjoyed it. I mean, you know, didn't come with any expectation, but I found it really pleasant, and we sat out every evening by the pool, drinking beer, basically, and enjoying the entertainment. Oh, the beer. Now, I need to tell you about the beer. You've got to pour your own lager if you're into drinking lager. The glasses are very small, so you're doing a lot of pouring because you can't get a pint. So there's a knack to pouring lager, as we discovered, because the first time we tried, it was just fizzing up everywhere. We're getting the lager volcano coming up out of the glasses. But there's a knack, right? I'm going to tell you this now, in case you are coming here and you need it. Lager tap, put it full on, confident. Don't be wuss with it. Don't worry, because you're going to have to waste a little bit. Just put it on full, then the glass is sort of like slanty, so it's running down the side of the glass. And then when it's full, take it out and then turn the tap off. Don't turn the tap off while it's in the glass, or it's all going to come fizzing up. Anyway, so we learned that skill this week. And then you get the perfect lager. So there we are. That's that. Facilities. Well, I've gone around filming all the facilities in an earlier vlog, so I won't repeat that here. But they're lovely. Yeah, staff have been lovely. All my interactions with the staff have been lovely. English speaking, I'm not sure, because I've sort of attempted Spanish every time, so I've done all my stuff in very, 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 very basic pidgin Spanish, and it's all been fine. There was one guy, I did ask him if he could speak English in the reception, and he was like, ooh. So I just tried to carry on in Spanish, but not all. Like the one when we arrived, he was very fluent English speaking. Most of the other guests seemed to be French and Spanish and German, and there have hardly been any other British here, just a little smidging here and there. I love being as part of an international crowd, and I love the way they dance. The Spanish, oh my gosh, they're such good dancers. They seem to have got like a set sort of way of doing it. They've been up on the dance floor, like when we had the singer in, and when they had Latino night, they called it. It was recordings, it wasn't live. I thought it was going to be live music, but it wasn't, it was recordings. And they were just a joy to watch, honestly, these dancers. I think a lot of people are older. I'm not sure if they're quite... There's probably a lot of retirees here at this time of year. I wouldn't like to say everybody's a retiree, but most of the people are a bit older. And it's just a joy to see them dancing and just enjoying. They're in big groups, you know, all sitting around big tables in the evenings, just enjoying life. And it's been lovely to see that. And there's been families here as well, some young children as well, and older children. A good mix, a nice, balanced, good mix. The area. Now, well, we're not on the beachfront, put it that way. It's about 10-15 minutes walk to the beach. And, well, I don't feel like I'm informed enough really to say what there is and what there isn't. I did find some shops, it took a while. I think it's because we took an off-road route though, and we missed them all for the first few days. So, yeah, it's not like big supermarkets on the doorstep or anything like that. There is a little centro comercial, a bit of a walk away. Like if you want anything a bit bigger, I think I'm trying to think how far is it, 10-20 minutes? I vlogged it though, so I'll leave a link to that video and I'll indicate in the description of this video which one has got a bit of info of the shops. I didn't film in the shops much, really, barely at all, because I was a bit worried about whether I'd get lynched. Basically, I didn't know. But yeah, there are some. There's a Spar, which is quite a long walk away from here. That's the biggest sort of supermarket, I think, that I could find anyway. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. It might have been like 20 minutes, half an hour walk away. It was right on a beachfront and it was beautiful. It seemed quite expensive. I must admit, it seemed pretty dear. So I'm glad I'm not self-catering because it would have been expensive. So yeah, there's not a lot on your doorstep basically. Everywhere's a walk to get to. The beaches are beautiful though. Don't do what I do and walk on the green bits on the rocks because I fell over and I have bruised all up my legs. Oh my goodness. Been vlogging about that as well. I'm gonna go to the GP when I get back. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going home tomorrow, so I'll contact the GP when I'm back. Just try not to stomp around too much more on it. Now there are buses, local buses. The local bus stop is easy to reach on foot, only a few minutes walk. We haven't been on them at all, so I can't comment on them at all. We did go to the Oasis Wildlife Park and I vlogged that, so I'll leave a link to that vlog in the description where you can easily find it as well. That was a lovely day out. It was a bit pricey. Whew, but it was very nice. It was like 41 or 42 euros each to get in for a regular adult. There's discount for over 60s and children. But there's a bus, an Oasis bus that you can get that picks up from not this hotel but the hotel opposite. It's really simple to do and it's €6.50 and that's a return ticket. It was really simple, takes you straight there and it comes back. It's really easy. It's very hard to mess up. Like sometimes when you get in local transport it can be a bit stressy if you're not familiar with it, but it couldn't have been more simple. The Oasis specific bus just went basically picking up a hotel. There's a schedule you can see online. There's a QR code on a poster in the reception. It's really easy. I think that's everything I've got to say for this video. I want to come back. I want to make it my annual retreat. It's been absolutely lovely. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope it gave you an idea of what it was like if you're thinking of coming here. And that's it really. I'll link the whole playlist at the end of this video of my holiday. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be like 10 videos or something like that because I've included both the travel days as well, and some days I filmed 2 videos because I did a separate tour and then vlogged the day as well a couple of times. So anyway, right, I'm going. Thanks again for watching. I'm Imogen. This is Planet Imo. It's a daily life vlogging channel actually. I upload 4 days a week, Monday to Thursday, and that is UK time at 5:30 PM. And I do a shopping one as well on a Friday at 8 AM on a different channel called Shop with Imo. I'll link that in the description as well in case you like shopping videos. Bye!